Hello and welcome to the new installment of Pure Wind Figure Photos. I'm Oki and I wear a vest now, cause vests are cool.
And my name is Edi, and today we will shatter your dreams like glass.
And today's figure is Kaname Madoka from the hit series Puella, Magi, Madoka, Magica.
And you know, I kept wondering, with a popular anime series like this, why they didn't make a second season?
Well, once the main character becomes, God, it isn't as easy. Madoka Magica was one of the hit series of 2011, and considering it looks like a regular magical girl show, that is kind of surprising, just as the twists in the series. Since it was written by UROBUCHI, it wasn't really a big surprise in hindsight that the series, behind its cute, colorful designs, hides a very grim overall story. AOKI of Hidamari's sketch fame were asked to do the original character designs without initially being told the dark nature of the show. The first 10 episodes were aired between January and March 2011. The Great Tohoku earthquake delayed the last 2 episodes until April 2011. Fans of the series still can enjoy new tales from the Madoka universe in the 2 spin-off manga series Kazumi Magica and ORIKO Magica. The final volume of Kazumi will be released in January 2013, with the Western release planned for March 2013. ORIKO is still ongoing.
Thank you, Oki. And this is the reason why we do the picture right now. Nah, I'm just kidding. I was just incapable of getting a good idea to work on. But a few weeks ago I found this picture on the internet showing the Madoka characters as a glass painting. And I thought to myself, that's a really good idea. And having the Sakura Church in the series, I thought maybe I should do a glass painting too. I'll have to use our watercolors. And what do you think? Yeah, normal window color won't do the job. Okay, since I found out that normal window colors, mostly for children, won't do the job, I have to come up with some other idea. And after a bit of research, I found those acrylic water-based colors very liquid, and hopefully it will get better. But now, since we are working with very liquid color, I would still prefer to do the outlines with normal window colors to avoid bleeding. Yeah, so let's see what we can get. I don't know. Doesn't look that good. What I was thinking of, glass don't have friction. Okay, so normal window colors didn't do the job. And brushes either. How did I get a result like this? Well, here's a short clip for you. After various attempts I found out the only thing it does the job was a syringe. I filled it with the color, injected it into the chambers, and after a dry period, about 24 hours, it now looked like this.
This is our background. It is inspired by the big stained glass windows in the Sakura Church, but it wouldn't be a Pure Wind figure photo if we wouldn't have some tricks up our sleeves.
Beside the main window, I also create several of these glass shards to put it in front and behind the figure in layers to play with the depth of field aspect. So, Oki, what do you think about my home improvement skills?
Worst Christmas script ever.
I now changed my drill into this hot glue gun, since I have to mount all the shards to our weird looking wooden contraption.
Our last step is we have to take care of the lighting, and in our case, less is more.
Yes, less is more, so I grab all the desk lights I own and put it on the table in various positions, and to be honest, this whole concept doesn't look very professional, but the best thing is it doesn't matter, because you won't see any of those things in the final picture. After our little shooting we got this lovely picture here, and as usually the rest of the work will be done on the PC. So as you can see, the auto camera picture is some kind of warm colored and yellowish, because I use desk lamps and those have a very warm light. So after raw conversion I decided to cool it down so that the tone of Madoka herself matches to the original figure. The photo has a couple of light points and reflections, since the light came in from various directions, and some of them are really beautiful, like this one here or those, but other ones are disturbing and I have to clean it up a little bit so you can more focus to the center and the motif and the figure herself other than the reflections. I also did a few corrections on the figure, but they are so less, you know, this is such a high grade and such a masterpiece of sculpting that I barely find anything to do on it. What is good because it saves time, you know. And for the finishing touch I add a couple of soft and light points and I also darken the edges so that it has a more surreal tone and you can imagine that the glasses in the front are in the shadows and the figure stands in a light spot or something. And yeah, this is the final result.
So as you could see, we had to overcome a few obstacles with this one, but in the end, everything went fine.
Yeah, if it doesn't go your way at the first try, just try again and you will make a pure figure photo. What was that for? Oh, you got framed! Oh.